Mr. Charles, as I'm speaking with you, honestly speaking, in the next 15 minutes, I will be with the children. They are all excited. They are waiting for me. They will not be happy to hear me wasting time talking about whether they were a gun battle or anything when they are released. You need to see them. You will agree with me. They are extremely happy. And of course, as he asked me a question, I will also find out. Okay? So give me time to find out. Okay. But as far as I'm concerned, as of today, I know they were released, and of course, I believe in our armed forces. They told me, and I believe it. No ransom was paid, so we should thank God. That was exactly the statement, and of course, here for me, everybody has his own priority. What is my priority as a governor? Is to get my children back, and they're back. That is my priority for now. And I'm happy, I thank Almighty Allah, they're back.
Yes, that's as we said, everybody shares in your happiness there. But you mentioned that they did not pay, or you did not pay a ransom to get them released. Do you know if anyone else paid a ransom, if it wasn't you? Because, I mean, the kidnappers had demanded nearly 700,000, the equivalent of nearly $700,000 US.
Can I now correct it? Maybe you didn't hear my statement, Mr. Charles, or my speech. Today I sent a word of caution to conflict merchants and security merchants around the country. Why some of us are not happy? Let me tell you the truth, Mr. Charles. When these children were abducted, people who have no idea about Kaduna, who have no idea about the community, who have no contact with the family, who have never made effort to ensure that these people are released, went to the media with very irresponsible, senseless numbers of 287. For me, that statement is the height of irresponsibility. So that's the reason why I believe there are still some conflict merchants who might not be happy that these children are back home safely. That is my position. And these people, instead of them to celebrate, because when the children were abducted, millions of people were concerned. I thought it was genuine. When these children were back, I didn't see this kind of celebration. And the conversation have shifted to another thing that is petty to me. We're talking about the lives of the children. That is why I'm worried. And the same characters that went to the media talking about 287, I thought by now they should now be ashamed of themselves, because the children are back, and they told the whole world that only 138 were abducted. But guess what, Mr. Charles? A few days ago, some conflict merchants and insecurity merchants were in the media, including foreign media, spreading lies, propaganda, everything, that 287 children were kidnapped in Kaduna. Can we now call those characters that were doing such kind of propaganda as far back as 3 days ago? I would call them media, the journalists. Some of them say they are experts. How can they be experts? Working on speculation, working on propaganda, working on hearsay. I thought experts should rely on facts and figures. That means they're not experts. I call them insecurity merchants. And by the grace of God in Kaduna, we will never hear something like this. Let me draw your attention to Kajuru incident. Once some people went to the media and said 87 people were kidnapped in Kajuru in Kaduna State. Let me also make it clear to you, that was also a figment of their imagination. There was not any 87 people that were kidnapped in Kajuru. I must tell you today, I'm still laughing at them.
Okay, well,
I'm the governor. Just like I was laughing at them. When they called the 287 people, I was laughing at them. Yeah. Because as a governor, I know exactly the number of the students in Kuriga, primary school and secondary school. I know the people that went to the assembly that morning, but I didn't join issue with those conflict merchants because I know they are doing that for their selfish ends.
Yeah. Well,
again, the same merchants last week. Let me say something. I must say something, Charles, since you called me here. The same characters